Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Alex and these are my next projects. Some old squares. So these were part of a massive tool haul I had a couple of years ago, and I'm still getting around to finishing off some of these projects. That is pretty seized. But it does come undone. Oh, there we go. And this one, I believe, is a homemade one. Simply because it just looks like two blocks of wood with some washers as nut and bolt, which I'm all for. I think we can do better than this though. Yeah, that just looks as though it's been cut, which means somebody lovingly made this, and judging by it, it's been used for quite a while. So first things first, get that lot derusted. My go-to treatment for derusting is Deoxy, and I find that works particularly well. It's basically 1 part of the powder to 4 parts water. So what I'll end up doing is filling up to 100 ml with the powder, and then up to 500 ml with hot water. Whilst the Deoxy is working its magic on those rusty parts, we'll get sanding. Found out that the edges are pretty square on both bits of wood. However, the handles aren't really that square. And just to prove a point, so I guess I've got a bit more flattening back of those to do. Now that those have been levelled off as best as possible, I'm going to be treating them. And I'm going to be treating them with tung oil from Cornwall as well. So what I've done is I've just mixed roughly about a 50-50 mix of tung oil and white spirit. It just means that the coat's gone a bit thinner and dry a little bit quicker. And I think that's going to start looking quite nice once we get a few coats on. So that's the one finished. I've given that a good coat of protective oil, so we stick that in the toolbox. I set myself the challenge of trying to improve the homemade square, so I found out some old brass rivets, decided to use those. But first things first, I definitely need to put a thread on that end. And this is what it's turned out like. Put a little wing nut on the back so I can lock it in place quickly, but in all honesty that'll be put in my pile of restored tools and probably never see daylight again. As regards the smaller HMM one, not found an awful lot of information about that one. The only thing I have picked up is that I believe it's Harry Major Machinery Limited, made in England. Loads for sale on the internet, but no information whatsoever. I hope you enjoyed that video. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll catch you on the next one.